Guys, welcome back to the channel. As usual, I am your host, Salis Abdul, and today we're going to talk about Salis Abdul Samed. Yes, news reaching us and making the rounds on social media is that the coach of RC Law is looking, and the team in general is looking to offload Salis Abdul Samed. He has falling down the pecking order, and we hear the reports that are making the rounds on his future. Currently, it's being said he's been relegated into the reserves. We're also going to talk about the Black Princesses, the Ghana under 20 side. They are making their mark for the 7th consecutive time in the under 20 Women's World Cup, and they've named the final 21. The manner in which that announcement was made was quite interesting, to say the least. We'll look at Abdul Fatawu Issaku as well, preparing for his big Premier League debut versus Tottenham Hotspur later tonight. We'll look at all that today, but as usual, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Click on that notification bell to get more updates. We'll jump right into it, and first start off from the camp of the Ghana Black Stars player Salis Abdul Samed. Burst onto the scene a couple of seasons ago and was impressive. Helped RC Lens secure their Champions League qualification, was performing wonders in games versus Paris Saint-Germain, and the Champions League itself he took part in. He was immense for RC Lens. But fast forward into 2024, after being given a bumper contract following those performances, he's falling down the pecking order. Salis has been a mainstay for the Black Stars squad, but if you've been watching the Ghana Black Stars closely, you'd notice as well that he has falling down the pecking order. Well, in terms of his performances, he has not been the best. He has not been able to control the midfield as you'd expect him to do and deliver performances that saw him rise to the pinnacle. It's being reported here that his manager, Will Still, a Belgian manager, is saying that Salis and some players, including him, Salis, will train with the reserves as the club looks to offload them to balance the books before the end of the transfer window. Montpellier, a team also based in France, have been linked with the midfielder. So Salis Abdul Samed, it's looking likely that he will be with Montpellier for this season. He did not feature. If you watched our performances for Ghanaian players abroad, and the team of the week talked about Salis Abdul Samed and how he had fallen down the pecking order. I think this confirms everything that has very news that has been making the round in that respect. Salis is not a favorite. He's waned in form. He has not been getting much playing time, and his performances when he gets it is not the best. It has led to him being in this position of going or being offloaded. There were reports also that he was being marketed to other clubs even before this transfer window, getting to the closing stages of it. It's unfortunate. We hope and wish that Salis, if he does move on to Montpellier, some way finds his form once again. He is an amazing player. He has shown that before. He can show that again. The real problem or the real difficulty is maintaining a level of form when the success starts coming in. Don't let it get to your head too much, and being able to keep your cool head and maintain your form in these times when there's so many distractions, when the success comes its way, is really paramount for a lot of players. Salis will not be the first nor the last that this kind of thing happens to, but I hope he's one of the few that can get back on the horse, as they say figuratively. He should get back into form and should be playing more consistently. Montpellier looks like his likely destination, and RC Lens find him subless to requirements. Why do you think that is? Where do you think it all went wrong for Salis Abdul Samed? Where was his nadir, in your opinion? Let me know in the comments box. My next story has to do with Abdul Fatawu Issahaku preparing for his debut. Now, for his debut, Issahaku will be wearing customized boots for his Premier League debut tonight, as you can see on the video rolling on my screen right now. Abdul Fatawu Issahaku's boots being designed and prepared for him for his big time Premier League debut, if he should be named in the starting 11 or on the bench. His coach Enzo Maresca has left. Steve Cooper, who has worked with Andre Ayew and Jordan in the past before, is the one in charge here. Will he give will he give Abdul Fatawu Issahaku a chance to play in his first Premier League game? Only time will tell. Kickoff between Leicester City and Tottenham Hotspur is at 7 p.m. GMT tonight. I'll be watching it closely. You should be as well. Issahaku could be making the headlines. Hopefully, he does do exactly that. I'll end with the Ghana Black Princesses. They are off to Colombia. They left to Colombia, arrived to a reckless welcome, and they've now trimmed down their squad to 21 players. Yes, 21 players for the World Cup. It is interesting to see how they will fare, but the manner in which the 21 players were named is what was interesting for me. I think the squad announcement is a bit beautiful. It's a change of style. I really liked it. But these are the 21 players who will be representing Ghana in the Under 20 Women's World Cup. 3 goalkeepers will be in there. Afi Amenyoku, Jenna Kayla Sapong, and Najat Salam. Defenders will be Tay Alexander, Comfort Yeboah, Abiba Issa, Sarah Kulibele, and Hannah Nyame. Well, the midfielders Sana Al Hassan, Helen Alomenu, Veronica Kuma, and Wasima Mohammed, along with Beli Nyako and Stella Nyameche on that one there. For the forwards, Jennifer Usua, Jennifer Dawa, Mercy Atobra, Mary Amponsa, Tracy Chum, Salamatu Abdullahi, and Mafia Nyame. Mukarama Abdullahi fortunately could not recover in time to be part of this squad. So 21 players have been named. Colombia 2024, the Under 20 Women's World Cup. We wish them all the very best. We hope they can get past the group stages. We've been involved in this competition 6 consecutive times, and unfortunately we've not been able to overcome the hurdle of the group stages. 7th time lucky? We'll find out in the next couple of weeks. Ghana's first game is on the 2nd of September, 5th, and then the 9th of September in their group games. Hopefully, they make it to the knockout phases for the very first time. And that is how I end today, talking to you about Salis Abdul Samed falling down the pecking order. Will be training with the reserves. Also talking to you about Issahaku and his new boots for his debut tonight, possible debut tonight, and the 21 players going to represent Ghana at the Under 20 Women's World Cup. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great week.